Hello and welcome to the CUFI Weekly. I'm your host Kasim Hafeez, and today we're talking about elections. The elections in the Islamic Republic of Iran. So recently there were elections held for the presidency of the Islamic Republic after the former president Ibrahim Raisi died in a helicopter crash. Now, one of the things that has been thrown out since this election and the election of the new president, Pezeshkian, is that he is a reformist candidate, that he is a moderate, and all these words that play so well in Western media. But let's really think about this. Firstly, the Islamic Republic of Iran is a controlled society. Every single candidate who is allowed to run in these presidential elections has to be approved by the regime of the clerics. There is a guardians council who will vet every single candidate to make sure that they are in line with the values of the Islamic Republic and the Islamic Republic's revolution in 1979. So are they free and fair? I mean, not really. Secondly, what are we talking about here? What is a moderate in the sense of the Iranian regime? It's like looking for a moderate Nazi. Maybe moderate on some things, on economics or certain other things, but his values are still the same. He still believes in the Islamic Republic's hatred of Jews and Israel. He still believes in the Islamic Republic supporting terrorism with Hezbollah, the Houthis and Hamas. Still believes that any sort of cry for freedom amongst the people of the Islamic Republic is somehow sedition and is trying to corrupt the moral fabric of society. Satellite images revealed just today showed that there has been an increase in Iran's missile production. They are expanding their missile production. One, no doubt, because they keep funding their proxies like the Houthis, like Hezbollah, like Hamas, but also because they have agreed with Russia to supply them more missiles so they can fire at Ukraine. Coincidentally, on Monday, Russian missiles hit a Ukrainian hospital, but there is absolute silence globally. People aren't outraged. But when Hamas hit a hospital and they could blame it on Israel, everybody from CNN to Congress was concerned about what was happening. The double standard is apparent. But back to Iran, let's not deviate too much. We need to get out of this strange mindset that I believe came around during the Iran deal, where we were told that there is a version of the Islamic Republic of Iran which could be a positive force in the world, which, if brought in from the cold, if provided more money, would want to be a responsible partner. We saw directly after the Iran deal, when Iran received that money, they used it to expand their footprint in Iraq, in Lebanon, in Syria, in Gaza. Iran funded its proxies and expanded. And you have different Iranian proxies all over the Middle East now. The Middle East is not safer, it is more dangerous, and Iran's influence has grown. It's nefarious influence. We need to get out of this mindset that somehow this Iranian regime is able to reform. It's broken. It is evil at its core. Its goals, its ideology are corrosive and dangerous, not only to the Middle East, not only to the wider world, but to the peace-loving people of Iran who want freedom. Time after time again, simply for calling for freedom, simply for trying to live their lives, simply for not wearing a hijab, Iranians are dying. And yet we keep talking in the West, in a place of privilege, in the place of comfort where we have free speech, that somehow this regime in Iran has a moderate president. Iran continues to terrorize Israel and Israeli civilians by supporting its worst enemies. Because ultimately, when Iran chants death to Israel and death to America, and it talks about the big Satan, it's not talking about Israel. It calls Israel the little Satan. The big Satan is America. And if we continue to allow ourselves to be deluded, bamboozled, hoodwinked by this Iranian regime, it makes every single American less safe. If we allow our students to become propaganda tools of this regime, we are going down a very dark, dark path. And Iran, without this brutal, tyrannical regime, is a better Iran for every single Iranian and a better Middle East for everyone. This is Kasim Hafeez for the CUFI Weekly. For Zion's sake, do not remain silent. Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to cufi.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.